Hey all, today I get to go on a bit of a trip. I'm going to go out of Shanghai today for a little bit of fun. And that's why I'm where I am right now. The Shanghai-Chongqing long distance bus station. This area is one of the most likely places you would go to leave Shanghai, because not only is there a bus station here, we've also got a high-speed rail station, Shanghai-Chongqing Railway Station, and this is also where the major domestic airport, Shanghai-Chongqing International Airport, is. Yes, it's still called international, but it's primarily for domestic flights. There are a few international flights. Maybe you're wondering, if I'm so near a high-speed railway station, why am I not traveling by high-speed rail? I heard that's great. It is. But my destination today is not very near another high-speed railway station, so taking a bus makes a bit more sense. Some people here, but honestly, this is not crowded compared to what you can run into in China. These are the gates through which we will depart. I actually don't know which of these gates is mine. I can't see anything posted now. Since it's just a bus and not a long train or a big plane, boarding tends to be fairly fast. So we will not need to be there super early. We're leaving in about 10 minutes, but I'm not surprised they haven't called boarding yet. Here's my ticket from Hongqiao Changtu Xizhan to Nanxun. And yes, I do also need to have my passport with me, even though I'm not crossing any international borders, because it's the only form of identification I can show. Oh, they've just called boarding. We're going to get on here. Here's the bus. I'm going to go right over there and put my luggage in that. Not a very bright bus, so you won't be able to see that much, but we are leaving now. We're actually, from the building's perspective, we're actually up on a second floor, so this must be an elevated roadway out here. And yeah, we're backing up for whatever reason right now. Well, I'm sure we're on our way out, trying to find our way out of here. Oh, here we go forward again. You never know how they're going to be driving out of it, and I've never been at this station before. Still pretty new to Shanghai after all. Oh, hard to see, but we are just passing another bus over there. Buses in China will usually have these curtains here, because there's a tendency for Chinese people not to love to get to have sun shining on them, so they want something to keep that from happening. I don't know if they think that it will make them tan. And here we go. Should be taking us toward the expressway pretty soon. Here we are, getting up onto an elevated road. To city center? No, we're not going there, but I can't see what the sign is that we are taking. Over there, just barely, I can see a sign that says Huzhou, and we are going there. Sadly, I don't think, oh, there it is. I can just barely show you that sign here. I may not be able to show you everything I would like to, just because of limits on where I'm sitting. But this is how we're going now. We're on these elevated viaducts. I don't think we're officially on the expressway yet. I think this is more of just a viaduct for now. But we're on our way to the expressway. Ooh, wow. Multi-level interchange. Like being back in Los Angeles, the 110 and the 101. It was inevitable they would build these things here as soon as China started to develop. Like I said, this is an important place. Lots of people come here to travel to the bus station I was at, or the high-speed train station, or the airport. So they need a lot of ground transportation to get people there. We didn't come in on one of these roads though. We came in by metro, which I decided not to bother filming. If you didn't believe we were near an airport, look at that plane taking off as soon as the bus goes by. We're definitely near an airport. Oh, and there's another sign for Huzhou, though I don't know if I got an angle where you could really see it. And here's how you know we're definitely getting on the full expressway now. A toll station. I think we're going to go right through, yeah, I assume this guy's got an electronic toll collection method. We're now on the expressway. The sign back there suggested that this is a Shanghai to Chongqing Expressway, going all the way out to Chongqing in the west of China. But we won't go nearly that far. Huzhou, where we're going, is in Zhejiang Province. Zhejiang Province neighbors Shanghai, but from what I can see, the road we're going to take actually passes through another province on the way, Jiangsu Province. So we'll be seeing some different areas in different provinces. Don't know if I'll be able to catch the signs getting us between the provinces though. They kind of come up real fast. So we'll see. In any case, we're on our way now. This road, this expressway will take us most of the way. The terminology for a road like this varies from country to country and even from region to region. Where I come from in California, we call them freeways, but there are other words used in different parts of the country. I believe New York uses expressway like China does. And the British, of course, call it a motorway. China prefers the term expressway. I heard they were using freeway for a time, but they didn't like that it implied that they were toll-free, which they mostly are not. Which I should point out, California has no problem with that, since there are tolled freeways in California. The free really refers to free flow of traffic, not cost-free. But regardless, it is China's preferred terminology to call it an expressway. Crossing a bridge here. We're not too far from the provincial border now. About 10 kilometers away. In a bit of a area with ponds and marshes here. There's actually a big lake nearby, but we can't quite see it because of all the trees. Ah well, c'est la vie. Might be kind of a nice place to live over there. Certainly out of the rat race. But still roads to connect you. Oh, and construction. Fun. Built-up area now. We're in an area called Zhejiang, which is under the jurisdiction of Huzhou City, Huzhou Municipality, you can also say. Huzhou has very famous sites, but we won't be going there today. obviously the speed on the expressways is still pales compared to high-speed rail or even flying. But if you're going to have to get off and travel quite a distance from your from the high-speed railway station closest to your destination, then it may still make sense to take the bus just to avoid that. Still in Jiangsu Province for now, but from the map it looks like we're not that far from the border with Zhejiang. And after we cross the border from Zhejiang, we're almost there to our destination. Buildings right near the expressway, but you can see some places over there, big buildings. Oh, and on this side there actually are some pretty close to the expressway. Getting off the expressway here, so we're heading through another toll booth. We're continuing our journey along some surface highways. What I can see, we're not far from our destination already. That's it. That little blue sign there just said the border of Zhejiang. So now we're in our destination province, Zhejiang. Here we go, entering the bus station at our destination. Wow. Sorry about the bumps. Here we are. That's the bus we came in on, but there's still people on it because they will continue to another stop. And here I am outside of the bus station at my destination. And if you want to see anything about this destination, you'll have to wait until I post that on my channel. And if you don't want to miss that, this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.